Welcome to Daily Rising, Ignite Everyday Excellence. I'm Dawn D'Amico, your mental performance mastery coach, here to bring you daily mindset and motivation strategies to fuel your success in every area of life. Get ready to ignite your excellence with today's show. Happy Sunday. Today's the day where we take a look at scripture, psychology, and mental performance mastery and how and where they come together and actually intersect. Our scripture today is absolutely beautiful, and it's one of my favorites. It's 2 Corinthians 12:9, and it reads, "But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." This verse flips everything we're taught in the world. We're told to be strong, to power through, and act like we've got it all together even when we don't. But here's Paul telling us, "I'll boast in my weakness." Why? Because that's exactly where Christ shows up strongest. That's hard to accept sometimes, especially when you're used to being the one holding it all together. But let me ask you, what if the strength you've been chasing doesn't come from striving, but from surrendering? Not giving up or quitting, but opening your hands, letting go of control, and admitting, God, I can't do this on my own, and I was never meant to. That's not weakness, it's wisdom. Because when we hit the end of our own ability, that's where God's grace floods in. That's where his strength starts working on a whole different level. I don't know what you're carrying right now. The pressure, the uncertainty, the deadlines, the heaviness that you don't talk about out loud. But I do know this. You don't have to carry it alone. God never asked you to be perfect. He asked you to be available. He asked you to trust him. And sometimes the strongest prayer you can pray is, God, I'm tired. I need your help and I'm laying this down. Because surrender isn't a sign you're failing. It's a sign you're finally making room for the power of God to move through you. And when that happens, you stop operating on your own limited strength and you start accessing his unlimited grace. Grace that steadies you when life is shaky. Grace that shows up in your weakness, not in spite of it, but through it. So that today, I want to remind you, it's okay to be tired. It's okay not to have all the answers. And it's okay to be in the process. God isn't disappointed in your weakness. He's waiting to fill it. So let go, lay it down, and let him show you just how strong surrender can be. Thank you for listening to another episode of Daily Rising. If you enjoyed today's show, drop a review and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check the show notes for a recap of today's message, along with valuable resources and opportunities to connect further and ignite your excellence.